So this is the arrangement. Every living being has got a particular type of body. Uh, Dehinasmin yatha dehi. And what is the nature of that body? But here the matter is being explained that how we change our body. How, because that is a difficult problem for us. Because we are engrossed with the idea of identifying this body with the soul. Now, the first ABCD of spiritual knowledge is to understand that I am not this body. Unless one is firmly convinced that I am not this body, he cannot make progress in the spiritual life. So the first lesson in the Bhagavad Gita is taken in that way. So here, the Dehinasmi, now Dehi, the soul. Soul, Dehi means soul. One who has accepted this body, material body, he is called Dehi. So Asmin, he is there. He is there. But his body is changing. His body is changing. Now, our body was formed in the womb of my mother. That is also described in the Srimad Bhagavad, the physiology of this body. It is said there that according to our karma, we are put through the seminar of the father, injected into the womb of the mother. And the father's secretion and the mother's secretion, that is emulsified and takes the form of a pea, and that pea gradually develops. In 3 months there are holes, 9 holes, the eyes, ears, nose, and the just like we have got 9 holes. And in 7 months the whole body is complete. Then the child gets consciousness. And 10 months it is just ready to come out. So by year, the same year, forces the child to come out. And the mother's connection, because so long a child remains with the womb of the mother, she takes through the mother. So there is an intestinal connection between the child and the mother. So after the child comes out, the intestinal connection is cut off and he becomes a separate identity. That is the law. Now, our point is, as from the mother's womb, from the very beginning of her birth, as the body develops. Similarly, after coming out of the body, it also develops. But the spirit spark is there the same. The body takes development. So, now that development from this small child, he becomes a bigger child, then becomes a boy, then becomes a youth, then gradually an old man like me, and then gradually when this body is no longer useful, then it has to be given up and another body has to be taken. This is the process of transmigration of soul. I think there is no difficulty to understand this simple process. Now the soul is there. The body is transforming every moment, imperceptibly. Just like if you have seen some your friend's child is small, and after 5 years you go to that friend's house and see the child. Oh, you have grown so big. You have grown so big. But the father, mother cannot see, because they are seeing daily. They do not see how my child is growing daily. But a man who comes all of a sudden after 5 years, he says, oh, the child is grown up. So imperceptibly, we are changing our body every moment. every moment. And that is also medical science, that we are changing our blood corpuscles every moment. You see? Similarly, what is the difficulty to understand that, that the soul transmigrates from one body to another? It is very nicely explained here. As the owner of the body is there within the body, but the body is changing one after another, one after another. Dehinasmin jathadehi, Komara Juvana. Here two examples are given. Komarang, Komarang means the age up to 15 years. The age after 15 years, that is called Komar. And from 16 years, so upwards, so up to 40 years, one is youth. And then after 40 years, one becomes old. This is the process of this body. But it will be later on explained. The spirit soul within this body, that is not changing. The body is changing. Dehinasmin jathadehi komara yuvanam jara tatha dhihantram prapti dhira sattva. Dhira means the man who is out of ignorance. You sit down. That's all. Dhira sattva. Dhira means, we began first explanation. Dhira means one who is out of ignorance. That means. So one who knows the process of the body changing every moment, then why he should lament when this body is left and another body is taken? Suppose if I throw away this covering of my body and take another covering, then what is their lamentation? What is the cause of lamentation? And one should be rather glad that the old garment is thrown away and one new garment is taken up. So this question, because Arjuna was disturbed that how can I fight with my grandfather? That is all right. That is my duty to fight. But how can I fight with my grandfather Bhishmadev, with my teacher Dronacharya? It is not possible. So he is playing the part of a fool, but he was not a fool, but just to teach us. Unless he becomes a fool like us, why this Bhagavad Gita will come? The Bhagavad Gita, just like it is play. Krishna is constant companion of Arjuna. So Arjuna cannot be put into that ignorance. It is for our benefit that by the will of the Lord Krishna, Arjuna is put into that sort of ignorance. So he is asking Krishna all these questions, just like a foolish man, and Krishna is giving instruction, so that it is being recorded in the history of Mahabharata for future generations. So here, Arjuna, he was declining fight, that how can I fight with my grandfather? You see, he is respectable, he has brought me up since my father's death, and he is my teacher, Dronacharya. He has taught me this military art, whatever I am warrior, my expertness is due to him. And do you think, Krishna, I shall kill them? No, I can fight with them, I can kill them, but it is not my duty. So Arjuna says like that. But Krishna says, no, you must be dutiful. Never mind who is that, your grandfather or your teacher. No. When there is fight, you are a Kshatriya. A Kshatriya should not be, has no other consideration in the fight. He must fight. So here is the thing, see, that Krishna does not say that you become a non-violent. No, never says that. When there is question of fight, for right cause, you must fight. There is no question of becoming non-violent. You see? Now, he is saying that don't be aggrieved, and even your grandfather Bhishma Dev dies, even your Dronacharya, it will be good for them because they are now old enough. And as soon as they are dead, they get a new body. So you should not be discouraged. Then one thing is that we mean to say that therefore a man should be killed. No, we cannot kill without reason. No, that will be a great sin. But this is a fight. This is a fight for a cause. They are not killers. It is said that a Kshatriya who lays down his life in the battlefield, he at once rises up to the higher planets. You see? Because for right cause, if one lays down his life, just like so many people, they lay down their life for the cause of the country. Do you mean to say they are sinful or they are going to hell? No. Those who are laying down for the good cause, their life, their next life is very brilliant. But if you commit suicide without any reason and written or without any cause, then you will be sinful. You will be sinful. These are, of course, we get knowledge from this. So, dehinasmin jatha dehi kaumanajuvanang jara tatha dehantram prapti dhirastattam. So dhira, one who has got complete knowledge of the constitution of this body and the constitution of the spirit soul, they are not aggrieved when a soul transmigrates from one body to another. That is the sum and substance of the whole this verse. Now, here some philosophical question may be raised. There are two classes of philosophers that after liberation, after getting out of the body, the soul amalgamates with the Supreme Soul. That question we have already discussed. Still, there is no harm discussing it again because any substance and knowledge, if it is discussed one after another, twice, thrice, it is better. Now, Krishna points out that every soul is individual soul. Every soul, and that is our experience, that every one of us, we have got some individual consciousness. Not that my consciousness is just equal to your consciousness. I do not know what is going in the soul. We are all individual souls. But according to Mayavadi philosophers, they say, just like the sky, the ether is everywhere, within your body and within mine and within everyone, that the ether has taken a form due to this particular body, but when the body is vanquished, the ether amalgamates with the greater ether. This is called Ghatakas Patakas. Ghatakas Patakas means Akas is here. Now, Akas means ether. Ether is here. Now, that ether, now this body. Now, this body, there is also ether. Now, as soon as this body is destroyed, it is burned or it is in another way destroyed, that this ether within my body becomes amalgamated with the greater ether. So, this sort of assertion is not accepted in the Bhagavad Gita. Because the first reason is that ether is a material thing. Ether is a material thing. And the soul is spirit. We'll have in the later slokas that soul cannot be cut. Soul cannot be cut into pieces. The spirit cannot be achidhyam adajayam. We'll get those slogans. Soul is never can be cut into pieces. You see, just like here is a paper, I can tear this paper into pieces, but it is not possible for the soul. Then it loses its eternity or its stability. You see, so we cannot compare ether with soul because they are two different subject matter. You see, analogy. Now, those who are present here, those who have knowledge of logic, analogy is possible when the two things are when there are greatest number of similarities of two things, then there can be analogy. Otherwise, there is no question of analogy. Just like if I say, oh, this lady's face is just like moon. Now, there must be some similarity in this face and the moon. As the moon is bright and very beautiful look at, therefore this face must be very beautiful and very bright. And if the face is ugly, how can I compare with this moon? So, whenever we make some analogy, there must be points, greater number of points of similarities. Now here, ether is a material thing and soul is spiritual thing, so there is no similarity at all. At all. And besides that, so a soul, the individual soul is different from the very beginning. Nitya, Nitya Sastvatuyam. In later verses we will come to understand. The Lord says that these individual souls, they are my parts and parcels. Mamaivansa Jiva Bhuta. Jiva Bhuta, these living entities, they are my parts and parcels. How it is that? And I can give you a very good example. Just like the sun and the sun ray. What is the sun ray? Is sun ray, if you analyze physically, you will find small molecules of raising atoms, shining atoms. This is material, you see. This sun ray is nothing but combination of shining atoms. It is not an homogeneous thing. Anything you take, you are artist, you take a point, any color, any photograph, if you analyze it with a microscope or magnifying glass, you'll find so many spots, is it not? You are also artist. So, in God's nature, there is nothing homogeneous. There is nothing homogeneous. All molecules, atoms, particles, even in the matter. So similarly, we living entities, we are also spiritual atoms. We are spiritual atoms. And our magnitude also has been assayed in the Shastra. That magnitude is stated in the Puranas, that Kesagra satbhagasya satadha kalpitasya cha. Kesagra, your hair. I have no long hair you have got. Now you can see the point of the hair. Kesa agra. Agra means the point of the hair. Kesagra satbhagasya. Now the point of the hair you divide into 100. That is imaginable. That is not imaginable by you. How the point of the hair can be divided into 100. Kesagra satbhagasya. Now take one part of that division and again divide into 100. This is beyond your experience, beyond your power. By arithmetic calculation, the mathematicians say that the point has no length and breadth. Oh, this is a disappointment because he cannot measure the length and breadth of the point, therefore he says like that. But point has length and breadth. Anuraniyana mahato mahya. Therefore, a certain class of philosophers, they are astonished simply by seeing the great magnitude of the Lord. But there is smaller, anuraniyana. There is a much smaller than the atom magnitude. And that is beyond our experience. Therefore we say nirakar. Nirakar means we cannot calculate the akar, the actual form. Nirakar does not mean that it has no form, it has form. That they say that the point has no length and breadth. Similarly, the soul has everything length and within that point it has got his head, leg, everything, consciousness, everything there. And because it is beyond the calculation of our human knowledge, therefore they are disappointed. Nirakar, not nirakar. It has akar. But we are our senses are so blunt that we cannot calculate. Now, in these days of scientific advancement, you take a dead man, you sit down. Now we can see how this soul transmigrates from this body to you cannot see. You cannot see. Our eyes are not qualified to see it. Therefore, all the senses, they should be spiritualized. If we want to see the spirit whole, the Lord is spirit whole, we cannot see in the spirit part. We are very much proud of our senses, but our senses are so imperfect that now I see with my eyes, but I cannot see my eyelid. You see? The eyelid is always attached with my eye, but I cannot see. So, our power of using the senses, that is very limited. So we should not depend only on the senses as a pratyaksha. It is called pratyaksha anuma. There are three kinds of evidences: pratyaksha, anuma, and aitijya. Pratyaksha means that you can directly perceive. That is called pratyaksha. And anuman means you can conjecture. It may be like this. It may be like this. Perhaps it is like this. This is called anuman. And the other evidence is aitijya. Aitijya means to take evidences from the authority. So, out of these three evidences, this aitijya evidence, just like we are taking instruction of Bhagavad Gita, sound vibrated by the greatest personality, Sri Krishna. That sort of praman is accepted. That is the best. This is the best way of acquiring knowledge. Because so far direct evidence is concerned, it is impossible because our senses are so imperfect, we cannot have anything. We can have some direct experience, of certain things, but not for all, especially for this spiritual things, which is beyond our experience. So pratyaksha means direct evidence you cannot have. And anuman means speculation. Simply, it may be like this, it may be like that. Oh, that is also imperfect. Because our thinking power is also limited. Because our senses are limited. So our thinking power is, mind is one of the senses. Out of the 10, the mind is considered to be the 11th sense. There are 5 karmendriya and sensory organs and working organs. 10, and the mind is the chief. So mind is also considered as one of the senses, the chief senses. You see? So because it is sense, it is imperfect. So by mental speculation, we cannot have it into right conclusion. By mental speculation. Though I'm simply speculating on mind, they can make some progress to a certain extent, but they cannot reach the ultimate goal. It is not possible by mental speculation. Neither it is possible by direct evidence. The only possible evidence is the authority. Authority. Just like yesterday also I gave you that example. Just like if a child asks his mother, who is my father? Now the mother says, here is your father. Now if the child says, I don't believe it, so he has no other source of knowledge. Except the mother's version, that here is your father, he has no other alternative to know who is father. It is such a thing that neither he can imagine, speculate, or he may be my father, he may be my father, he may be my father. Lots of father he can gather. That is not possible. And neither it is possible for direct perception. The only possibility is the mother's evidence. Similarly, as the mother is the authority for the child, similarly, the Shruti, the Vedas, they are called mother of knowledge. So, for such spiritual knowledge, we have to accept the authority. Now here, the Bhagavad Gita is authority. It is accepted. Don't think that it is a scripture of the Hindus. No, it is for all human beings. There is reason, there is science, there is philosophy. It is not dogmatic. So it is to be understood simply. So, and not only that, actually it is accepted by all countries, not only in your country, but in other countries also. Bhagavad Gita is accepted as one of the greatest book of authority. So this is the process. You should know that the spirit soul, as it is stated in the Bhagavad Gita, dehinasmin yatha dehi kumana jovanam jara tatha dehantram prati dhira satyanam yati. As the soul is within the body, and the body is changing every moment, similarly, the last stage of change is called death. Death is nothing but the final change of this present body. That's all. And our death condition is for 7 months only. As soon as I leave this body, at once I am injected into mother's body according to my karma. I may be injected to a queen's womb, I may be injected to a dog's mother womb. You see, that is due to my karma. You see, the father is present there. The dog father is present there, the king father is present there, the devata father is present there. There is no scarcity of father. But it will depend on my karma, which kind of father I shall take shelter. You see? So these things have to be accepted from the authoritative scriptures like Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavad, and then it will be possible for us to understand the things as they are. And there is no question of sectarianism, and there is no question of thisism or thatism. It is a question of pure knowledge. Uh, Thank you.